All right, well, welcome back to Nails by Stephanie. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to be doing some more Christmas themed nails today. 5, if I can get through all of them. It is 8:48 at night. I have work tomorrow, but I do want to try to get through this so it can get uploaded. I am doing this video in advance, but I would like to get everything good and ready for the holiday season because I expect to be very busy at work and not really have time to do these videos. So as it is right now, it is Friday, October 25th, and it is almost Halloween, which is why my nails are still decorated for Halloween. The first one, though, is going to be a pretty straightforward design. I've actually done it before on this channel, but I figured it bear repeating because I thought it was very pretty. I'm using a different background color, or shade, I should say, this time around. I did it for my advent calendar last year. Or rather, I did it with the products I got in the advent calendar last year from Glam. And I had used one of their colors, which was, I should probably open it so there's no reflection. This nail right here. It's not going to come off, but that's fine. This kind of abstract Christmas tree, gold on top of red. The red that I had used was a putty gel that I got from Madame Glam in their advent calendar, but this time I'm using Vampire Drunk, which is kind of apropos for what day it is right now, but it's a beautiful true blue red, and I'm going to use the gold over top again for the tree. So I'm going to go ahead and cure this for 30 seconds. And I think I had used a water slide decal for the decoration on top of the tree. I think this time I'm going to use a charm or maybe a 3D star, or I can always paint in the star. I believe I do have stars though, somewhere. Yes, I have right here these North Star starbursts, so I'll use one of these. But first I want to go ahead and, I don't need I'll do a second coat. It's a little thin down at the bottom. And then I'm going to go ahead and matte top coat because I like the contrast between the shiny and the matte. It'll make the gold pop a little bit more, especially since it's a bit of a brassy gold. It'll help it stand out a little bit better. All right, so we've got our matte top coated nail. I'm gonna go in with, I think this is sticky. All right, that's cleaned off. I'm gonna go in with my 11mm brush from Melody Susie. And I'm going to start with the top branch that's going to hold the star. And then I'm going to swing it out at an angle. And then do a soft U coming back in the other direction and swinging wide. Then we're going to bring it back in the other direction and connect them, and then bring it back down. And we're just going to keep going back and forth until we reach the bottom of the tree. Slowly getting wider and wider. I did start out kind of on the wider end of the spectrum at the top. I should have started smaller, but that's fine. This is a short nail. I'm gonna clean up that branch in a moment. So that's going to be the bottom of our tree, and then we can bring a little trunk down here. All right, so go ahead and cure that. So I want to keep the background matte. And I need to affix the star. So I'm going to use a thick no wipe top coat to place a little bit of gel at the top. And then using my wax tool, I'm going to pick up the star, place it down, I'm going to go ahead and cure it in the lamp. Now there's a little bit of gel that leaked out underneath, and we do want to make sure that the star is fully encapsulated so it doesn't get knocked off. So the best way I can think to do that, and in hindsight I really didn't need to use no wipe top coats, I'm going to just use a very thin coating of the no wipe top coat, the matte top coat, to go over it. It should hopefully blend into the background without any streaking, and then we can go over the star again with some shiny top coat to make it really stand out. Moving on to the next nail, I have it curing in the lamp. I did a base 2 coats of number 77 from DGel, and I'm going to take some different sized rhinestones from Nails.X.Gel Nails Bling box, these kind of champagne rhinestones, and also some rose gold caviar beads. And we're going to do a rhinestone studded Christmas wreath. And I wanted it to be kind of like a modern, monotone, kind of elegant wreath. So that's what we're going to do. And I just topped it again with the velvet matte top coat. Sorry. It happens, I shouldn't be surprised by now. It happens every single time I start recording a video that I start getting phone calls. And it completely, disrupts my flow. I'm going to get to the point where I just start putting my phone on Do Not Disturb, and whoever it is can just deal with it. But I'm going to use just this half nail to scoop some different sizes out. Some baby ones, some slightly larger ones. Oh, son of a bitch. As I knock them all over the place. Okay, I think that's good. If I need more, I can always take more. So I'm going to use the Crazy Top from Jim Beam is a whiskey, if I remember correctly, which I wouldn't mind having right about now. And we're just, oh, we should clean our brush first. It's got stuff on it. Just gonna grab some and do one section at a time. Using the wax tool, just gonna start randomly placing some stones. Now this is thick enough that I don't have to cure it in between. I just rather put the gel down where I need it as I need it, so I don't have it all over the place. Want to put a bow in. I think I'm going to use one of these new ones that I got. And I'm actually going to cure this. All right, so we've got our Christmas wreath and our bow. What I want to do now is go in with some velvet matte top coat and really seal in the rhinestones. I'm not going to go over them, but I am going to push it up around them. And I'm doing the velvet matte because I want to keep it mattified. So you just go ahead and place a good amount on the nail and push it up around the edges. When you're going around the bow, make sure you don't go up over the bow. Then I'm going to take some of the Velvet Matte Top Coat and put it on my palette so I can go ahead and pick it up with my liner brush because I want to get in the middle of the wreath now. The last thing I want to do with this nail is I want to go over the pearl with some gold because there are no other pearls in this design and I think it stands out a little weird. So just taking a little bit of my chrome, my gold chrome gel. I'm actually going to go over that little bit of white over there that's missing on the bow as well because that's a defect in the bow. But there's no other pearls in this design, so I want to go ahead and have it match up. And these are no wipe, so you do not have to top coat over it. You can cure it and go. For the next nail, I kind of want to try a gold on gold design. I want to have like a North Star effect. I want to use this holographic gold glitter. Amelia from Magpie Beauty. I want to use the gold chrome gel paint and do some starbursts and whatnot and some marbling. But I want to go in with a background color first that's going to contrast it so that it's not, I want to be able to see the starburst, and I'm concerned that if I do straight gold on gold that the starburst will just get lost. So I'm going to go in with a few coats of this Milky White from Tiny. I think it's TTY001. Yeah, TYY001. And it is a syrup gel. So while it's Milky White, it's a little bit more translucent than your traditional Milky White. So I'm going to do probably 3 coats. Moving along, we've got our 3 coats of TYY01. I'm going to go ahead and use blooming gel from Makartt, but first I want to start mixing in some of this glitter. I've got some base coat on the palette here. I'm going to just move this out of the way. Pour some into the cap so that we can control how much goes onto the palette. And I'm not going to mix it in. We're going to be scooping it up. And then I'm going to take some Twinkle Flash Gel from Charm Gel, and we're going to place it next to it. And where is that? It's over here. F-Gel, number 90. I'm gonna place the larger glitter on the other side. All right, so taking a water marbling tool, I'm going to lightly swirl it together. Then we're going to do a thin coat of blooming gel. Using, what brush do I want to use? Using a round flat brush. We're going to scoop up some color. We're going to just drop it on top of the blooming gel. Don't know how I feel about it. I'm not seeing much marbling. I'm gonna go ahead and cure it. We're gonna go ahead and add some white to the marbling. I'm gonna go over again with a little bit of blooming gel. And a water marbling tool. But this time I'm going to use my, what's it called? My liner brush. Gone ahead and matte top coated over again just so that I can have a smooth surface to paint on, because we're going to go ahead and put in our starbursts. So using a larger dotting tool to start, I'm going to go ahead and place a gold dot over the area that has the most white, and then using my liner brush I'm going to pull that paint outward in 6 points. So we're going to start with north, south, east, west. You can go over the same line a few times just to make it a little bit more prominent. And then we're going to go in between each axis. That's going to be the largest one. So I'm going to clean off my dotting tool and go in with a smaller one. And with these, you can do just 4 spokes. And then we're just going to do dots for the rest of them. I kind of like the contrast between the matte and the shiny, but I am going to finish it up with a nice top coat to bring out all of that sparkle, because why use it if you're not going to keep it? I'm going to put a little bit of extra because there is some unevenness to make sure we get that straight light line. Moving on to nail 4, I'm starting out with 1 coat of Aloe You Very Much from Apres. And I'm gonna go over it with this chrome magnetic paint from Cleto, number 5. It is a lighter green. And I want to kind of see what happens if I chrome over it. If it shows up well, or if the chrome completely gets rid of it. I think. I have to think about it. So I'm probably going to do 2 coats, and I'm going to magnify each coat the exact same way. So the first one, I'm going to go in with a rather healthy coat or layer. How many times can I say coat? And using my Lily gel magnet, I'm going to go ahead and activate it all the way around. And then bring it in a little bit. And then push it out. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and cure it. I'm thinking I probably don't need another layer, but I'm going to do it anyway. See if I can get it to pop a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to do a 25-minute cure on this no wipe top coat. Not gonna lie, I kind of like it without the idea of chroming, but I want to see what will happen. If I don't like it, I could always wipe it off. So I'm going to do a 25-second cure, and then I'm going to use my green chrome powder from Young Nails that I got last year. Let's make sure that this is a smooth layer. The other idea is to have the chrome underneath and then put the magnetic gel on top. I might have to try that another time. So, some green. It's weird. Okay, it is completely obliterating the cat eye. So I'm going to erase it. And it's easy, you just need some alcohol. Okay, so then instead of doing that, I think it's going to be back to the gold. Okay, so I'm starting off with a coat of Road Trip from Madame Glam, and I want to do a kind of like what I did with the wreath. I want to do a 3D charm representation of a Christmas bauble. But first I want to see if I can play around with a little bit more of this magnetic chrome from Cleto. This one is blue toned, but I think it's going to, all that's going to show up is the silver pop of the chrome, because that seems to be the accent, the highlight that comes out. It won't look blue. The blue is going to disappear. But we shall see. All right, it's still somewhat blue. It's got like a steel blue accent to it, so I think we're gonna keep it. How do I want it to pop though? Do I want it to be down the center as a traditional cat eye? Do I want to do a French accent? or bring it up at an angle. That could be fun. I have these multicolored rhinestones. They are Swarovski crystal rhinestones, and I got them from Daily Charm. I will link them down below. They are a random crystal mix. I really like these ones with the starbursts in them. We've got one, did I turn it over again by accident? It was white. Got the black one. Got the blue. Oh, here it is. I'm wondering if I want to play with that one. I do want to mix in some pearls, so I've got some off to the side here. The question is, how big do I want to go? Let's grab our crazy top coat again. Move this off to the side. We're going to go a little bit south of center. Right, so if I use this one, it's going to take up the whole thing. I don't want that. So, and I don't know, the other charms are flat back and those are round. So I think I want to go in with a different kind of pearl. All right, so we've got the main components of our bauble. I need some silver caviar beads. Caviar beads are great because they're a little bit brighter than everything else and they help fill in the gaps. All right, when it looks the way you want it to, go ahead and pop it in the lamp. Using our smaller brush now, our 7mm liner brush, we're gonna go ahead and paint in a bow. So you can go ahead and do the center of it. I apparently can't paint a bow while it's recording. Okay, so we've got our bow. I'm gonna go ahead and cure it before I make a mistake. Okay, so I went over the white with some silver glitter gel paint because I thought the white was a little bit too stark. And now I'm going to go in with, I think some silver chrome gel paint. So taking a dotting tool that is preferably clean. This has gold on it. Going to make some dots of different sizes, going down. And then we're going to go ahead and cure that. I was going to go over the silver dots with some more caviar beads, but I think I kind of want to leave it as is. I'm going to close that up and put it away, and we're going to finish this up with a nice top coat. So once again, you don't want to go over your, I mean, it's difficult because you do want to go over some of the pieces here. You can go over the pearls so that they don't lose their shine. You can go over the caviar beads, but you really don't want to go over the rhinestones because they'll lose their shine and shimmer. All right, so here are our 5 holiday/Christmas themed nail art ideas. Let me know which one is your favorite. These 2 definitely stand out for me, but your opinions may vary, and I would love to hear your opinions. Let me know if there's any techniques you would like me to expound upon, and I will try to get that in an upcoming video. But please remember that this video was recorded in October, so I will try to get to it as soon as possible. Thank you once again for joining me. Hit that like and subscribe button if you have not done so already, and hit that notification bell so that you always know when new videos are available. And I will see you soon. Bye.